In 1947, China produced a map with 11 undefined dashed lines, the predecessor of today's 9 dashed lines, without any coordinates, and claimed all of the islands within those lines. Chinese claim covers 90% of the South China Sea, including the islands, reefs and atolls within them, extending within the exclusive economic zones of the Philippines, Malaysia, Brunei, Indonesia, and Vietnam. The 9-dash claim is illegal under the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, as it extends beyond the 12 nautical mile territorial waters of China, a non-archipelagic state. China justifies its exaggerated claim because ancient Chinese writings mentioned some of the islands in the South China Sea, arguing that they were there first. However, based on historical facts, the ancient Malaya-Polynesians, the descendants of the Filipinos, Indonesians, Borneans and Malaysians discovered the islands first. The maritime Southeast Asians were seafaring people, and the first to discover and fished in the South China Sea and Pacific Ocean, several millennia before the Chinese reached these waters. These ancient people traveled through Indian Ocean, all the way to Madagascar and Seychelles Islands in West Africa and South America. Though the ancient Malayo-Polynesians didn't have any writing knowledge and didn't record their voyages, it would be unimaginable to deny them of their discovery of these islands that were so close to them, and in light of their discovery of the much bigger Pacific Ocean and Indian Ocean. Also, the ancient Filipinos had a far-reaching trades with the other people within the maritime Southeast Asia, including the early inhabitants of Malayo-Polynesian Kingdom of Champa since 7 AD, suggesting that traders from both sides of the South China Sea had been using the spratlys as trade routes and shelters. This was 800 years before the much-vaunted voyages of Chinese Admiral Zheng He in the 15th century. Moreover, Chinese recorded texts referred to the islands in South China Sea as foreign lands, and not part of their territories. These writings describe only general knowledge of the islands and do not record any activities that suggest any Chinese jurisdiction over them. As in the case of Scarborough Shoal, its old name is Panagot or Bahodomasinloc, which means under Masinloc. Although Bahodomasinloc is Hispanized name, Panagot and Masinloc are not Spanish, but the names given to them by the ancient Filipino fishermen, in their mother tongue, giving more credence that the Filipinos had been the first. It was only in 1935 when Chinese official records stated that the shoal, which it mentioned by its renowned western name Scarborough Shoal, was part of its Zhongshan Islands. It was only in 1947 that China initiated the shoal with its first Chinese name, Menzhujiao, or Democracy Reef.